Okay, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Welcome back to the SAT course. Today, inshallah, we'll talk about parallelism, standard English conventions. First of all, what's parallelism? From the word parallelism, it's like a scale that you have, okay, that has two sides. Whatever you put in this side must be equal to that side. This is the main idea of the scale, okay? So parallelism essentially means that similar things must be joined together. Nouns go with nouns, adjectives with adjectives, infinitive phrases with infinitive phrases. Let's have an example and let's see the parallelism here. On Sundays, she liked attending church in the morning, having a nice dinner in the afternoon, and she would go see a movie in the evening. If you looked at this sentence, you'll find that she liked attending. We have a gerund here. Having, we have a gerund here after the comma. And then we have a complete sentence. This is not paralleled. Parallelism, they all must match with each other. Here we have gerund, here we have gerund, so we must have a gerund here. So what's going to be the gerund? Yes, we're going to change C to be seeing. This is the idea. This is the idea of parallelism. You must make sure that all sentences start with the same thing. Here we have gerund, so must be the last one also gerund. Okay, let's have this example. Experts disagree about. Now pause the video and try to answer it yourself before I explain it. In parallelism, you have to look at all the options and try to see how the parallelism will go. So experts disagree about. We have what is the definition of intelligence and how to measure it. So we have and here at the scale. Whatever comes before and must also be after and. So here we have what is the definition. Okay, this is the first sentence. In the second sentence, you will find that it is not the same. So it says here how to. Okay, how to, not what is the measurement of it, for example. So this one is cancelled. Here you have to find the scale, how to define intelligence, and also here we have and, but we have a comma before and. Remember this, and also its measurement. Here we have its measurement and to define, not the same. Here also how to, we have and here at the scale. For us, before it we have define, clean verb. After it we have measure, clean verb. So most likely C is the correct answer. But we have to also look at the last one, defining intelligence as well as measurement. So here we have gerund and here we have noun, which doesn't make sense. So the answer will be C. You have to do the same for all other examples. Okay, second one here. Pause the video and try to answer it yourself first before explaining the options. In this one, while I was hospitalized with a broken arm, the nurses tried to teach me three things: eat, write, and shave. Okay, here we have to eat, teach me to eat, write, and to shave. What's missing here? Yes, to have it to here. If we have to eat, to write, and to shave, it will be correct. The other one here, eating, writing, shaving. What's missing here? And should be placed before the last one. Okay, here we have to, and then we have a clean verb: eat, write, and shave. So most likely C is correct. To eat, to write, and shave. What's missing here? Yes, it's to. Okay. Some parallelism or few parallelism problems require you to check for matching style, not only the grammar. Look at this example. We have here, this summer I am going on a trip to Europe with my dad, and my mom is taking me to Australia during winter break. If you looked at this example, some students feel like there's no problem in it, but there's a great problem in it. Where's the time? Here in the beginning, the summer. Where's the time in the second sentence? Here during winter break. See at the end. So the style here, we start by the time in the first sentence and we end by the time in the second sentence, which is not parallelist. Okay? So we have to rearrange one of the two sentences to match the other one. So let's keep the first one as it is and try to fix the second one the same way. This summer I'm going on a trip to Europe with my dad. So we're going to start by during winter break, and then we'll start by I am going on a trip to, and then we'll change Europe to be Australia with my mom. This way we make a parallelism between the two sentences in the style way. Okay, so if we keep the second one and want to change the first one, we'll start by my dad, because my mom here, so we're going to say my dad is taking me to Europe this summer. Okay, these are two ways to answer this. I hope it's clear. Now let's try to answer this question. Formerly, science was taught by textbook method, because you can see method in all here. This is a complete sentence, as you know, so A is out because it has comma, while. Okay, all the rest are okay, because while you don't need a comma here in most cases. So even if we try it, we find that formerly, so we have now, good, but science was taught by textbook. We have the laboratory method, which is at the beginning, and the textbook method at the end, so this doesn't work. However, the laboratory method is the same problem, so B is out. If you look at C, we have formerly and we have now. Science was, it is. Taught by, taught by. The textbook method, the laboratory method. Imagine word by word. It's paralleled word by word. So also C will be correct. So if you look at D, you find but now, the laboratory method, the same problem, which is start by the method in the second sentence, which is at the end of the first sentence. Comparisons also must be parallel, and we will have a separate lesson about comparisons, inshallah, but it's better to know that comparisons also should be parallel. Okay, Joseph was more interested in talking to his fellow students than to listen to the lecturer. What's the problem here? Here we have gerund, and here we have to with a clean verb. So Joseph was more interested in talking to his fellow students than, should change this to be what? Listening. To be what? Yes, listening. Okay. Or change talking to be to talk. Interested in to talk doesn't make sense. So interested in talking, we'll keep talking, and we'll change to listen to be listening. Here also go word by word and you'll find the answer. Pause the video and try your best to find the right answer. Okay, we have started with the subject. Jonathan will not be blamed for having brought his pet rat to school anymore. Then the teacher will blame me. Now the sentence is an active voice. The first one here was in passive voice, so it's not parallel. More than blaming me, this is a gerund. We need a subject to start with, like Jonathan. So we have I here, Jonathan, subject, and I subject, will not be blamed, and I will be blamed. Perfect. For having brought his pet, for having, up to here, it's perfect, right? He brought his pet rat to school, and accidentally I left the cage unlocked. So most likely C is correct. They will blame me. Okay, they also will blame me. This is active voice and this is a passive voice, so C is the correct answer. Certain types of conjunctions are used for tricky parallelism problems. One of them is coordinating conjunctions, which is the fanboys. Look at this. Fans of Teresa admire her ability to sing, her passion for performance. So from the second comma, for the first comma, you can get the parallelism that you need. So here, her passion for performance. Here, her ability to sing. Are they parallel or not? Yes, for sure. Look what comes after and she has good looks. Again, we have a complete sentence here. We need here something for her. So it will be her good looking, for example. Okay? Also here we have correlative conjunctions. Not only, but also. Either or, neither nor, both and. This is the scale now for you. Whatever comes after one of them must come also after the second one. So what comes after the first one must come with the second one. The same thing for the rest. Okay? So both, what comes here must come here as well. Let's get this example. My dog Grover not only loves the chicken but also chocolate. Is it the same? No, I don't think so. We have here a verb and noun, and here only we have a noun. So either we change the first one or we change the second one. Both will be correct. So how can we change the first one? We'll remove loves and put it before not only. So my dog Grover loves not only chicken but also chocolate. Or I add loves after chocolate. So my dog Grover not only loves the chicken but also loves chocolate. Okay, both are correct. Try now to answer this, pause the video and do the same. Gustave Eiffel is famous not only for building the Eiffel Tower but also something. Here we have for building the Eiffel Tower. I need something from the options, goes with this. As you can see, it's only D here for designing the internal structure of the Statue of Liberty. Very simple, very easy. I hope that you benefit something from here. These are the links for more practice if you want to. Assalamu alaikum.